Prepare for battle.
No.
What?
No.
You're not.
Thank you so much, Sheever. Shut up, you guys. Put Smackdown on him. Got to take him out of this one. But we do have game number 3 now, Trent, and all ready to smoke up. A lot of tips being spun around. The panel was pretty emphatic that they felt like OG is just going to be able to run away with this one with all the nasty silences. You agreeing?
It is a lot of silence. It's kind of frightening. I mean, the Coddle Night Stalker combo. This is a pretty fun one. Haven't got to see it in a while. It also seems pretty annoying to have like the Bloodseeker too. I could see that for both, right? Like in the middle of the fights, getting a second Blood Right off, or just getting off, of course. The Night Stalker with the Agnes is where this combo really starts, though. That one is just the grossest.
Yeah, it's really terrifying. The other thing that we should point out is that, you know, they banned out Ursa, but if you zoom in really close on Bloodseeker and go into showcase mode, he looks exactly like Ursa. Yeah, that's just
like
little mini
there,
Ursa.
You gotta learn your heroes.
It's Ursa. It looks like Ursa. Get out of here. It definitely doesn't look like Bloodseeker, but that's fine. Glance value's there. We can see that it looks like a. Thank you very much, Observer.
I missed the Aztec Slarks. So that's a good one. A big fan of that cosmetic. But yes, we return to, again, the same 4 heroes return once more. Save will be back on the Lena, though. We're off the Lena mid. Moving back into the 4 here. And also looking for perhaps a courier snipe. Mixing it up here, it looks like. Now, will he get it? All right, let's see. Did he see the courier? Oh, he saw it. Yep. Yeah. Whoa! Huge brain!
Not paying attention. Get punished there, buddy. Yeah, that's a nice little courier pickup for him.
What an annoying play to do. That's a nice mix-up for a game 3, you know?
True.
Can't do that every year.
That doesn't really lose out on too much because DM is pretty safe right here by the tier 1 tower down bottom. As more battle goes out, waveform forward, trying to get the pressure onto GPK, forces out a remnant, and then they back away. And No Tail thought about doing something down bottom, realizes there is nothing to do. He's gonna head on up and hang out with Night Stalker. Remember the days when you couldn't pick Night Stalker and Coddle together?
Yeah, it was like a big joke. Be like, oh man, it's so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it just doesn't really matter. I mean, the only lack of value theoretically is if you get eggs on Coddle, but even then it's kind of whatever.
True. You can get the vision anyways from Night Stalker and just popping his ulti anyways, so who needs it? But yeah, it is.
Oh, the push into the tower.
Pretty nifty. I like to see it.
And you got tips in the mid lane too. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you took my courier, whatever. I'm fine.
Uh-oh. Down bottom. A lot of aggression being mounted here. DM was bringing Seb down low, but now with Soxa nearby, they're able to hit the LSA to force back the creeps. We're doing a ton of damage to save, but it's just going to be a salve up afterwards and then back to the races of farm.
Mid lane. Oh, Thompson. God, it's close. Oh, this hero's so annoying, man. I can't even imagine how frustrating it must be to play this guy at a professional level. I feel like I go insane. Like, you're so close to killing him. He goes and sits under a stupid tower and goes to 1 strength and then just magically gains health.
It's those types of games where you just want to, as we see the first blood drawn actually, able to take down save there by Seb. But it's one of those games where you'd love to see something like a Clockwork get played. You know, just get a nice little rocket flare out there.
Yeah, no punish this time, unfortunately.
Fine. Is a little bit behind the Void Spirit right now, in spite of the annoying pressure that's sort of being mounted. And up top, they're able to get a pull off here. No Tail gets the one through the trees and pulls it over to the hard camp. Nice little pick there. Down bottom, Soxa taking a lot of damage, and the beatdown commences. The danger of playing these strength heroes into the Timber Saw.
Yeah, a bit of revenge for his pros. They grab their first kill, and Save gets to be a part of it, which is really so. 1 kill, 1 death. You know, he's there for everything so far, and gonna get the pull off. Perfect. DM zoning back. Seb. This is just what they needed here.
It's even a Hellbear creep too, so they're going to get some claps there closer for the denies that are coming out. The Seb is going to come and try and contest. The roll in not going to connect, and instead DM is going to be kicked out of the blood right. Seb was mainly using that to try and secure these creeps, but with a big old creep wave here, DM should be able to just live sitting with the reactive armor stack.
This is so messy between the blood rights and the kickouts and the timber chains.
Yeah.
I feel bad for these two supports trying to hit their spells because everyone's just like zooming around everywhere. Skill shots gonna take some skill here.
And save. He's gonna get punched. He's gonna get pummeled. And is he going to be claimed? Yes. Seb gets another one. So
yeah, it's a good thing not much is happening in these other lanes because there's a lot of action down bottom and a lot of little plays happening, whereas the other two lanes mostly just feel like a lot of spam. Every time I look top, No Tail's either pulling or just spamming Blinding Light. Mid one's just trying to get some farm into the tower, and fairly similar stuff for Epilepsy. Yeah, that's a nice, juicy wave coming in, and Epilepsy gets stops the pull with the Stormhammer. That was a nice play to get over there in time.
It looks like he's still going to get this pull off, though, on at least some of them. Gets 2 creeps. Not bad. It's actually probably pretty good. It might even be able to get a couple of these ones denied. Let's see.
The Vools do work pretty hard on those camps, or on those waves. Oh, Epilepsy actually got zoned back.
Oh, mid one, he's got another void soon. Right clicks, doesn't want to go for it. They drop a ward up on the high ground.
Dire's middle tower is under
But yeah,
attack.
bounty
Very risky ward. Whoa. Oh, he didn't suspect anything.
Okay.
All right, well, they'll get at least one good play here.
And the roll in finds Ilias to start. The boulder smash is going to connect. Nice stun from Epileptic Kid. And mid one makes this whole rotation. The void doesn't come back up in time. He's diving now underneath the tower and realizing maybe it's not going to work out.
Soxa,
well.
he wants it. Oh, he rolls and he misses.
God, rolling in, just barely off the mark there. And now the heals are going to come out. Ilias is so low. Push Thresh is not going to connect. Soxa now trying to get out of there. And he is eventually going to be punished. The ward ends up hurting more than helping. Yeah, he is going to get taken down.
I really appreciate that play, though. He went for it, you know. Now, does that give away the ward or not? Because he did miss.
True.
Although there's no way someone goes for that without a ward, so I feel like Ilias is going to deward that.
GPK trying to play around here with Seb, see if they can get the finish, and they will be able to. GPK the one that claims the kill, and DM immediately going to TP top. So Virtus Pro getting a decent amount done while it's nighttime, which is pretty good.
This is bad for mid one, because now there's a level 6 Timbersaw in his lane, and that is not really something you can handle. Especially with a soul ring, because there shouldn't be any way to kill him unless you really... I mean, he doesn't have full mana bar. I guess theoretically, if you just keep spamming him with Void, they could find an opportunity with a really good Blinding Light or something. Or a Rupture. Rupture's good. That works.
He's done. LSA not going to be able to stop it. And in fact, they've got Void back up again. Save might be dead too. They overplayed their hand with this Timbersaw, but Ilias is in the area. That's going to be enough to stop it. But the root, long duration, LSA going to land afterwards. Void Spirit jumps in. The Astral is there, but the Remnant was not. They can't kill off Seb.
Ilias actually went for a D-ward in the triangle. He was worried about potential vision in there instead, so they did miss that one up on the pillar. And what I really like about that whole play, though, is we're talking about how like they can't kill that Timber because he's level 6, right? They bring up Seb instead, so he can match that rotation. And Soxa has been farming down here for like 3 waves while all that was happening.
Radiant's
really big.
Tower
Now, silence, the stun. Epileptic Kid, his path is blocked, but save comes in again. Stop the pressure. And Epileptic Kid gonna TP away again. He's like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm going back to Fountain.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the fountain. I'm just gonna run for the triangle.
Okay.
And Ilias is going for another big stack here on the Radiant side. Not gonna
kill going on down bottom, but yeah,
stacks. There's stacks, dude. Come on, this is important. This is how you win a game. Watching someone try and stack Radiant is just depressing. Spoiler alert, he didn't get it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Those 2 trees, as you can see, are still there, so bad life.
I'm worried about this Timbersaw. Not gonna lie to you. Right now, bottom of the cores, and it feels like as this game goes later, his game becomes harder. With Rupture, with Night Stalker Silence coming in, and then you've got like, you know, the sort of new and unimproved mana leak, the new and worse mana leak.
I'll tell you one thing,
Still
you're
don't
really
Radiant's
counting on
bottom tower
save
has
to kill
fallen.
this Will-O-Wisp, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Because no one else is.
right.
And for DM, Will-O-Wisp plus Bloodright plus Night Stalker Silence plus Earth Spirit Silence is just depressing.
Yeah, all these things are just going to be really annoying to play against. But, you know, mid one, he's going to go for a Hand of Midas first. So there's going to be an opening here where VP can maybe try and punish this. Silence onto Ilias. The roll comes through afterwards, and he is just going to die.
Yeah, the Night Stalker builds are very interesting because it's just all about stacking attack speed. So you'll see in like all the regions when people are doing this, sometimes you'll just get a casual glove. In this case, you probably will finish out the Midas. But it's just because of the ulti, right? You're capitalizing on the ulti, and it gives flat bonus damage. So logically, you get lots of attack speed.
Damn, dude,
And you
look
got
at OG
Soxa.
here.
Radiant's middle
This guy's so
tower
good,
is
man.
under attack.
Sox has been amazing this tournament.
Radiant
And again,
structures
Vision
are
just in behind, helping it out. They just drop it down to ensure they're going to finish the kills.
Very, very well done. Topson set up for a waveform afterwards. Clears the whole creep wave. They're going to take this tier 1 tower. That ward dropped back behind it. So if anybody shows up, it is going to fall apart very quickly. They got Will-O-Wisp also now. They run into Ilias.
Just right next to them.
He's just going to chase him down. I think he's just gone. Tries to get out of there. Good play with the precast Fortune's End, and that might be enough to save him. Although still a lot of damage coming out onto Ilias. They have the rupture
This is
now.
gonna give him 6.
Will-O-Wisp pulls him back in and in trouble. Can they do anything here? GPK does a lot of damage in the AoE. Save trying to take down No Tail and will eventually get it. He almost killed his courier and all that madness. Tops in, brought down somewhat low. Doesn't have waveform for another couple of seconds, but the silence is there.
Oh, dude, how's
and
he
he is
allowed to
gonna
live?
waveform out.
How?
Unbelievable.
Like, seriously, how? It's 10 minutes in. How is this hero allowed to do this? Thompson just knows the limits of this hero that he brings it to a whole other level. Like, who else is going to waveform into 3 heroes like that?
Dude, he has sticks
Please
still.
die.
He has sticks still.
For the sake of Dota. For all that is holy, please kill him.
They're not gonna do it, man. It ain't happening.
Ice Rock, stop the patch, please. You gotta tinker more with this guy. Don't let him slide by again.
Dude, he probably is going to be honest with you. There's a lot of pings going on right now. I'm not sure what's happening.
Well,
no
it's all
kill.
OG, so they're just having a great time as far as I can tell.
This sustains.
All 3 cores. Top net worth right now for OG up 4,000.
Radiant's
After a good
bottom
game
tower
1, Virtus
is
Pro
under
are kind of
attack.
struggling here, figuring out what's next.
Dire's
But they will try and
structures
pressure.
are
It looks like the tier 1 tower top will
Dire's
simultaneously.
top tower is
Seb,
under attack.
in his element, is down bottom, pressuring the tier 2. They will bring in GPK.
Oh man, no fear there.
Misses on the remnant. Seb taking a lot of damage here. The rupture comes out afterwards, and it's nighttime, mid 1. It's a spooky, spooky, crippling fear for you in just a moment. Rupture is doing a lot of damage to GPK, and he eventually falls. Hotel did take a lot of damage. Has to pop the smoke actually to get out of there. Up top, they will claim this tower.
Top tower
Yeah, DM probably the wise call. Canceling that TP. Might have been able to clean up one, but probably would have died for it, I would think. Do they continue the pressure?
Radiant's
I mean, it's
bottom
nighttime
tower
now.
is under attack.
They're gonna force someone else down here at the very least.
Save. Down another blood right. What an annoying spell. Mid lane. Ilias underneath the ward. Got Fate's Edict. He needs it, but won't even be used in it. And, you know, they're just giggling to themselves. The coddle laugh is so good.
I think you should morph, you know, get an axe, morph into No Tail, then just
Radiant's
also spam
bottom
the
tower
hee.
is under
I like
attack.
it. It's like the worst hero for him to morph into, but that's fine. Who cares?
Could like shocker each other, you know?
Yeah.
We'll get the plays going.
Max chakras. Walk uphill. We're trying to get into this orchid for
Dire's
GPK.
middle
Is
tower
still a ways
is under
away.
attack.
Able to take farm with the remnant. Not necessarily what he wanted to have happen. Forced to remnant, or rather astral step afterwards. This is a little bit of free space for GM, but again, like as a Timber Slayer, you just want to be ahead right now. Want to be behind.
I mean, space for him, but look what his allies are doing. They're just running in circles behind the tier 2, just thinking like, guys, is this even worth it? Like, we're not getting a jump. We can't initiate. If we initiate, we just die. Night Stalker ulti's coming back
Dire's
soon.
top tower is
They're
under
sitting there with a
attack.
Midas and actually gaining an objective for all this. So what's the point? And
Dude.
then, well, Thompson shows up and suddenly it's action time.
This guy's crazy. He's just rolling in while waveforming into 4 heroes, and the 4 heroes are the ones that have to run away.
Is under
Look how
attack.
he just walks.
Dire's top tower.
He just doesn't care. He was at 900 HP. If he just gets like LSA there, he dies. But he knows because they have this op still just sitting here. Game 1, we talked so much about the VP vision doing so much for them. In this game, though, even just these 2 wards have done so much in the past 5 minutes. I mean, just knowing where the heroes are on the side of Virtus Pro so they can just keep this stupid pressure going. And that's an outpost gone at 14 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
that hurts.
Granted, it gives them a lot of time to get it back.
There you go.
Gotta
Silver
find
linings
those
are
silver
out,
linings. Gotta do it. Wherever you can find them, you have to take them. Thompson is rushing an E-Blade also. So 5,000 gold lead now at 14 minutes. And Virtus Pro, their backs are up against the wall here in this game number 3. As they're going to try and set up top.
The last time they were stopping, he had like a 1420 E-Blade or something. This one is looking very similar. And that was the fastest one this tourney by like a lot. So,
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, it's kind of silly. Again, GPK trying to play a little bit safe, but this vision has made OG feel so safe throughout this game to the point where No-Tail can just free farm down here where the tier 2 tower used to be. And there's...
yeah, that's a bad sign, right?
That's crazy.
See, he's also cleaning up wards. Battle for
Seb?
vision continues. 3 compared to 2 of Ilias.
Doesn't quite connect there with the Atos. Does have Rupture, but they won't quite be able to get him. But it's a BKB queued up for mid one. They see the courier heading away, and now they've got eyes on the Oracle. And Ilias, seeing if he can get a kill. Oh, he misses uphill. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. They take down the Oracle again. And finding more DM up here. He's got the Atos ready. I think he's dead also.
Yeah, the Atos are just too good this game because they know how the Timber has to play.
What a disgusting match as they find GPK back mid. That's the reveal of the E-Blade. I don't know. This is just feeling like it's completely falling off the rails in mid one. He's going to get Epileptic Kid. Save is over here trying to salvage
There was a hero
something,
there.
but it's not going to happen. He completely gets destroyed by Thompson. All 5 heroes of VP die within the last minute and a half. Like, there's one over here, there's one over here, there's one's over here. Like, everywhere you go, you're dying.
Tips on tips here. Okay, well, game faces on here, Virtus Pro.
Radiant's top tower is under
Time to figure
attack.
out what to do. This is your 3rd game in a row as Lena Sven. This one's looking the worst out of the lot. 3rd game in a row is Morph Earth Spirit. This one's looking like the best. So we're trending in the wrong direction here for Virtus Pro after winning game 1. That is for sure. The question is, what are they going to do to adjust? Can they... First off, they're going to have to try and claw their way back into this one, obviously. But that's looking like a real tall order. They need a miraculous play
Radiant's
with
middle
this
tower
Orchid
is
when it
under
comes
attack.
out. From GPK, and Seb is just running at heroes because he has no cares this game.
Oxa rolls in, finds the silence. The Atos is there afterwards, gotta run, but there is nowhere left to hide. They get the silence out, he can't get out of there. Poor old GPK, hoping to escape, simulate away, but with, I mean, all the rupture and everything, he's just done. Take him down.
I think they might.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not a
Dire's
humongous
middle
lead, but this
tower
is just
is
looking
under
like they're
attack.
running around with no purpose right now for Virtus Pro. They need to collect their thoughts and like go for the big smoke play or something.
Thompson
Radiant's
finds
top
Epileptic
tower
Kid down
is under
bottom yet
attack.
again and tries to get on top of him. He does a little jukey juke through the trees and he gets us there. Thompson breaks the TP. Mid one shows up. GPK not too pleased about it. They're going to give some high fives though, and eventually he's going to get killed in the trees. Damn,
Radiant's
dude.
top
Oh,
tower
no.
is
And
under
they found
attack.
another. Save goes down again. It's just unmitigated disaster for Virtus Pro in this game number 3.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You know, you open up like the gold of the XP. Look at all the little red dots. I guess we can wait until there's one more added here.
Yeah. They got another one. GG,
Yeah,
they're done. 18 minutes. Holy crap, Trent.
I don't blame you.
What the hell? Damn.
OG victory.
Yeah.